What is good, everybody, man? We got my boy Throw That Say in the building.
The big one.
You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of Dallas and stuff like that. So you want to go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit, my man? Just tell the people what you back.
Yeah, man. Big Throw the Belly. If you don't know me, I go by Throw That Say. If you're from the city, you should know me because I'm all around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? doing it how we supposed to be doing it. But yeah, you know, I had to come lock in with my guys at Global. You know what I'm saying? And come show love, support, and you know, we here.
My boy, moving and grooving, straight to it, big dog. Yes, sir. Well, first thing
sir.
bro, I appreciate you coming through, big dog. You know what I'm saying, bro? Shit, like, you know, making the time as an artist, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're busy. You got shit to do. You booked, all that stuff, bro. So I appreciate you coming through, big dog. But I want to talk a little bit about your outfit, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I see you got the Versace's on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So what's up, man? You more the designers? We don't carry designer here, but you like more designer stuff or what?
Nah.
What you rocking with, really?
I mean, really anything that looks fly, bro. Like these, they just caught my eye because of the teal. You know, teal neon shit that they had going on, so I had to jump on these, right? And then, you know, I pair it with the North Face, but I'm really everything, bro. Like, you know, one day I might be designer, next day I might be J's, the next day I might be Pumas, you know what I'm saying? Because I still rock, you know, Puma got some crazy colorways.
And some crazy shoes.
Yeah,
What's
crazy.
Your favorite Puma?
Man, I don't even know the name, but they are. It's one specific one. The shit that Yo Gotti was behind. They had the crazy colorways on those, and I got like 10 pair of those. Especially because they also. I like to spin, but I'm tight at the same time. It's kind of what helped me, you know, get in position. You see what I'm saying? So if I ain't got to spend, you know, 800, 900 on some shoes and shit, I want that. Especially if they fly. You know, it ain't like bro, he running around the internet saying that Big T Rare. It ain't the shoes, it ain't the clothes, it's the person in them. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
yes,
yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Jeez, I like that. I'm gonna take that.
Yeah,
Who said that again?
Big T Red, man.
I'm taking that. I'm taking that for sure.
Yeah, so
now,
you know
bro, I appreciate
shit.
you coming through, man. So, what you talking about, J's? Like, because obviously here we sell more like sneakers, Jordans, you know, Adidas, Yeezys.
Right.
So this is the kind of shoes we kind of carry here at the store.
Yeah.
What you really rocking with, bro? Like, what's your favorite sneaker? What's your favorite shoe? Jordan-wise, Yeezy, and like just more sneaker, not high end. No, like, you know, exclude exclude the design.
Yeah. If it's J's, I say I fuck with the 12s heavy, 1s heavy, definitely 1s, because 1s got a gang of colorways that you can really mix, match, and do something with. And I kind of fuck with the 2, 3s. I really say 1, 3s, and 12s.
1, 3s, and 12s.
Yeah.
Damn.
What's the sneaker that got you into shoes? Like that got you loving shoes? You know what I'm saying?
Really, it's probably my first pair of 3s.
First pair of 3s.
Yeah,
you remember the colorway?
It was the black and white ones.
Black and white ones. Okay.
Were the 3s your first pair of Jordans, or what were you?
Nah, I can't even, bro. To be honest, I can't even remember. Like I'm a shoe head, but I'm more like a colorway head more than anything, right? You know what I'm saying? So I need to see it just all, you know what I'm saying?
To be honest though, bro, I honestly feel too like a lot of people, like a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? Or honestly, a lot of busy people that are not around shoes all day, but they like them. Like it's so hard to keep up with the name shit. There's some times where people come into the store and they're like, I'm trying to sell these, and we're like, what's the name of these? You know what I'm saying, bro? Because they just be so many shoes, and the shoes that they, you know, they bring in the OG stuff, and we're just like, goddamn. But you know, they go hard. And then when you look at them, like, oh, I remember these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what's up, though, bro. So the 3s was the first shoe that got you. How old were you when you got that first pair of Jordans, bro?
Man, to be honest, it probably wasn't until my first pair of J's was probably 15.
Did you buy it yourself?
Yeah,
or was
absolutely.
This was like from you coming,
me hustling, yeah.
Right, from you getting your own money. Because I know I'm behind cameras. I know we were talking about, like, you know, everybody got that story where, like, you know, growing up, you know, it's, you know, the Jordan, even at retail, even if, you know, if you're not buying resale, even at retail, $200-$300 for a pair of sneakers is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know what I mean? Depending, even if no matter your background, I think $200 for a pair of shoes is ridiculous, right? I mean, I just think, like, you know, these shoes are costing pennies to make overseas, and you come over here and you flipping them things for $200-$300. We're like, yo, same thing with the iPhones, right? Like, goddamn, iPhone makes $5 to make, and it's $1,000 you walk into the Apple store. But that's dope, though, bro. So talk a little bit about, like, you know what I'm saying? You got into the sneakers when you were 15, or that was just like your first pair of shoes? Or?
It was just some dry, hey, let me go get, because I'm on that, like, sometimes I gotta do it just to do it so I can say that, okay, do I really like this or not? But I gotta go experience it. You know what I'm saying? It's like traveling. Like, motherfucker, think about going overseas till you go overseas and you're like, man, I really don't like this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Right? So it was one of those things. And then because of the cost at that time, I was like, nah, I'm okay, I'll do this here and there. But as I'm going, like now I'm really,
yeah, I see
you know
what
I'm
you're
saying?
saying.
I'm like spending now, but I mean prior to, you know, again, bro, it's just ain't no major shit to me. It's more about everything else around it. Yeah. Like I gotta like see some shit and like really like, damn, I gotta have them hoes. But normally when I see it, I'm already got the whole outfit together.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's always dictated off of everything else around it.
You got a stylist, or is you kind of just styling yourself
nah,
right now?
me and my wife. My wife definitely get down with helping me. You know what I'm saying?
Does she start you off with like sneakers, or is it like she dress you up from the shoes and up, or is it like?
It's up down.
Oh, okay. So you start off with like the shirt and then the pants and then the sneakers. Like, okay, these are the best sneakers to go with. How many shoes you got, bro? I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot, but how many shoes you got? Estimate amount.
Bro, I just gave a bag of shoes. I'm talking about, when I say a trash bag, I'm talking about a trash bag. I just sent them to Mexico with my pops. You know what I'm saying? Because my pops still stay out there. Okay. And he, you know what I'm saying, donate and shit like that. But probably now I might have 100 pair, but I just gave away probably a couple hundred pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it's a mix.
Like that little section right there.
Yeah. So it ain't, you know, but right now it's a strong mix between, you know, it's probably 40% J's, 10% designer, the other 50% is all Pumas and Air Max.
Gotcha. Anybody in your team that you like? That would, like, you know, for example, it's like it's us, but anybody in your team that you guys have like a competition of like, oh, I got the better kicks on, or you got the better kicks on, or like, you know, that you guys go head to head. Anybody on your team that you be like, bro, I got these up. You know what I'm saying? Any friendly competition like that?
To be honest, my wife, because she really my backbone. She really a big, and her sneaker game is like retarded.
So
like
she'll bring out some shit that be like, damn, you got those?
Yeah. So she'll be on me, and she really keep me up to, hey, these is finna drop. This is finna, we need to go, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you grab these, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, I mean, you know, the guys too though, like, I got my dog at Certified Mixtape G. He always, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker just drive fly at all times, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, man, let me see what you got going on.
Yeah, and the reason why I asked, bro, is because, like, for example, we always go to like sneaker shows, right? And then we're always like, what you wear? And then he's like, what you wear? You know what I'm saying? One, because we don't want to wear like the same shoes, because we might have the same sneaker, but obviously just to like, you know, just to know the flavor.
I don't think it's more about sneakers. It's like every time we come out with the clothing, we all got to get the every colorway.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we always got to have the you know, all the clothing that we come out with. Yeah. So like whenever we go to the shows, we don't want to wear the same merch. You know what I'm saying? But so like.
But that might be the shit that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all move it, you know, walking that bitch like Men in Black. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely, bro. I feel some type of way when we have like our own merch and clothing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's the global. It's like, bro, this is, you know, I feel like it's just so fly. Yeah. And you know, it makes me. I feel like it makes us feel a certain way when we got our own clothing merch and we go to the show and people are fucking with it. The most amazing part, bro, to be honest, is going to the show and seeing people rocking your merch.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like you could probably have the same feeling when you. I mean, obviously you got people vibing to your shit, so that to you is like, you know, like, bro, these guys fucking with my shit. So I think that's fucking dope, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But moving from shoes to, you know, the whole rapping and stuff. Talk a little bit about your music, big dog. Like,
how'd you get started?
Like, man, so my mom's side of the family is from the East Coast, from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. My older cousins, they used to, during the summer times, we used to all come to Texas and chill out here, right? And my older cousin used to come and freestyle. So I'm like, damn, this shit hard, right? And so then I started listening to music, and I would start, you know, just learning verses. And then before you knew it, it went from me memorizing music to me bullshitting, making my own music up. Right. And then, you know, as once I go from there and I run around the town and we get a little, you know, because I'm from a small country city, about 30 minutes south, 45 minutes south of here, really, called Ennis. So,
I know what that is.
Right? I grew up in Ennis. I was born out here in the city, but I grew up out there. So we start getting the music around, and I start getting that local affirmation, and everybody like, damn, bro, you hard in the bitch, right? And so, I just, one thing led to another, bro, and then, I just started, being a student of the game and, getting really strong with my business acumen and knowing how to approach it, because it's a music, music is a business, and that's a piece that a lot of the artists miss. I'm 100% independent. I don't got no big label, so everything y'all see me do, when you see me traveling, you see me going everywhere, you see me buying Bentleys, you see me buying chains, this ain't off no advance money, this is off of everything that I hustled from the concrete, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, it's just that, and I just,
What were some of your favorite artists growing up? Like, what got you into rap and stuff? Was rap like always your?
Is that your people though?
No.
Was rap always like your favorite music genre?
Genre, yeah. It's everything, bro. I like music in general. For me, music has always been about feeling. As you go through some of my records, you'll notice that, because I got slow jam records. I got like music that is like real, pain driven, and right. So I go in and I try to, convey and create out of, from my viewpoint, whatever my feeling is at that time. Sometimes it's turned up and getting money, and sometimes it's, hey, I'm heartbroken. Sometimes it's, fuck everything. You see what I'm saying? So
I have those days.
Yeah. So.
Yes, sir.
Nah, but yeah, so but it's been every genre has moved me, bro. Like I fuck with light rock sometimes. I fuck with the cumbias and shit like that. I get on, but I'm probably 98% of the time I'm on hip hop, but that don't mean I listen to all kind of shit, and I pull from all kind of shit.
No, I feel like in any business, being a student of the game is very important. Even with us, like with the whole sneakers, us, we watch other people that are doing like big things. I think we like to learn or listen to their podcasts,
for sure,
or like even listen to what they're doing, watch their YouTube channels, whatever. Because you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, like like you said, we're just student of the games. We listen to other people, and every time we travel, we go to other people's stores, to see what they're doing different. How can we, what are they doing that we're not? How can not that we're trying to copy them, but you know what I'm saying? Like maybe we can do this a certain way and this a certain way. The store looks like, you know what I'm saying? So I think being a student of the game and being really open-minded and it's very important. So, but that's dope, bro. Because I listen to any kind of music, to be honest, too. Like you know what I'm saying? Just because, like you said, sometimes I feel like listening to rock, and sometimes I listen to cumbia, sometimes I listen to country. So I think that's very dope, man. So everything you're doing right now is all 100%, sponsored by you, right? Everything is endorsed by you. Everything it comes from all your, everything everything you're selling. Or do you plan on eventually, reaching out to these or get the people's attention to eventually get signed by somebody bigger?
I mean, to be honest, bro, I think that I think that it's tough for me to answer that question, and the reason why I say that, right? I feel like everything we do is already, that story's written, right? And whatever's supposed to be in my story is gonna be in it. Right now, it's for me to be the quarterback and coach the team of my organization.
Right.
That doesn't mean I'm not willing to open to entertain any offers, but it got to make sense, because I got a really, really strong business acumen, and I think that when I rub shoulders with a lot of people, bro. I know people that work at Universal, people that work at Atlantic, people that work at some of these big labels. I know people that manage some of these big artists, and I've had conversations with them, and I think that I'm not your typical artist where you can't just tell me anything. Right. You can't just say whatever to me and this go, that shit don't. I've been around some of the biggest artists, and we've talked, and I think that sometimes that can be not a guardrail for them, but it can be like, well, damn, he kind of has his shit together. So what do we need? Yeah. What does he need us for?
Exactly.
Right. And so, for me, long term, what I'm trying to create is the same shit that I look up and see artists that I admire creating, like a Money Man. Money Man got his whole organization. It's centered around him and his artists, and that's what I'm trying to bring to the city, right? I haven't started signing artists just yet, but I already got artists in essentially sitting on the sideline ready to go. They working, they not just sitting still, they working, they doing what they doing, but you know, I'm the same shit Gucci got going. You know, he 1017's a label. Same, you know, and all that shit. I'm naming recent people, CMG, Yo Gotti, the shit that they creating, the shit that they doing, right? I want to do that, but it all goes back to, you know, it started with like people like Master P. Same shit, bro. I'm trying to out the trunk. We going, you know what I'm saying? Because I understand a lot of the mechanics of what some of these people can offer me. So, you know, for me, it's what makes the most sense. And right now it's for me to, you know, drive the ship.
So keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, keep doing what I'm doing.
You're the coach.
Independent. Yeah,
100%.
So eventually, if you can, so pretty much if you can, you're kind of on the line of just growing it yourself.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like I say, if it makes sense, you know, it'll happen. But I ain't, you know, it's not something I'm chasing. It's not something I need.
Right.
I'm extremely self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? So.
Do you feel like you're autistic? It's like everything has to be in your own way type shit, like.
That that can be an issue too, man. Cause I'm not a control freak by design. I'm a control freak through experience, right? And what that means is I've already bumped my head 100 times, bro. I've lost 40, 50,000. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's tough for me to like, y'all ain't putting up no money. Oh, okay, so but you want to control? Nah, come on, man. Like, we playing with my money. You see what I'm saying? So
correct.
I done already bumped my head and you know got my bruises. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So it's just, and that might be a good thing or bad thing. I don't know, but what I do know is shit. It's working for me. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing is working for me.
I feel like that's kind of like one of the things that helps me with, you know, like the everyday business and stuff like that. It's like learning from little mistakes that I've already made. Yeah. So that way, you know, like coming forward, I don't make those same mistakes or mistakes kind of like that.
For sure.
So I think everything is through experience for sure.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Bro, you definitely spoke some knowledge today, bro. Sure. Well, man, bro, before we get into the sneaker shopping and you know and see what you pick out and what you don't pick out, for the people watching, for the people that like you know are listening and viewing this, bro, any advice you could want to give them, bro, like you know as music and any business, life,
and anything,
dog.
Anything in business in general, I'll tell you this, man. Listen, a few things. Number one, you gotta be obsessed, and when I mean obsessed, I'm talking about. Bro, it's nights I couldn't sleep. That all I did was try and scratch. I did anything and everything to make sure that, was I progressive today about music? Did I do something around my music and my craft today? But I say you got to be obsessed because there's a time period, not just in music, but in business in general, that the business chews you up and spits you out. Right? And if you can't come out on the other side of that, for some people it's 3 months. For some people it's 6 months. For some businesses it's 2 years. Right? And you really understand, like, you get tested. And when you get tested, it's how much you actually love what you're doing comes out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say you got to be obsessed with the shit that you're doing, because if you're not obsessed, it's going to show real quick and you're not going to get the results. And don't be blinded by everything you see in the world, right? And this is where your obsession really comes in, because you can get on Instagram and you can look at, let's just say someone wants to open a shoe store, right? And they're looking like, damn, man, I want to shop like Global. This shit fire, this shit hard, but we don't know what Global been through to get here.
Right.
And you don't, right? So don't get jaded, don't get thrown off by the shit you get on camera and see. Stay focused on your vision. What does it look like and how can you get there? And if you don't understand how to get there, that's step one. You know what I'm saying? I got a few things I tell a motherfucker. Don't cut corners. You know what I'm saying? Every time I try to cut a corner, it costs me money that I shouldn't have had to pay out, but I had to pay it out because I try to cut a corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the long road, man. It's okay. Most people that got, you know, and I'm talking to my youngest right now, the babies, man, y'all don't be in a rush to get rich, bro. Like, this shit doesn't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? It's some of the most wealthiest people in the world today. They got rich in their 60s, in their 70s, right? They just they was obsessed with getting to the bag. Yep. So it took them 60, 70 years. You see what I'm saying? But man, look, just be patient, man. Be patient and work on this shit and ask questions and don't be no bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up.
Sometimes you gotta just say how it is, right? Straight, clean and clear, dog.
Yeah,
you know
for real. Like, this shit right here, what I love about this shit what I love about this shit, bro, is it's a team of people, right? And this shit right here is so important when you trying to get to where you get. You gotta have someone else, like you gotta have somebody else to help build out the entire machine. You know what I'm saying? A car don't run without wheels and it don't run without the engine.
Right.
Right? And so, you know, understanding how to build this and how to develop it and not, you know, most importantly, not having competition within this, bro, you'll be 100 million before you know it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I think a team is definitely very important. Like, even though, like, for example, like Gilbert being our content creator, him not being a partner, but I know how important he plays in our role, like, and him not even being but I know that this guy is as important as all three of us. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's very big on you know, like you were saying, bro, just building a team and having a team. But man, bro, shit, well, appreciate you, big dog. We're gonna go straight to the sneaker shop, and you say you wear a size 12. I know we said it off camera. So
you gotta get on my level. I've been wildin' out like Tim Delgado. I might caught the rollie, flood out the bezel. Color diamonds look like fruity pebbles. Rock star, play with heavy metal. They hate on the guard 'cause I